gonna be a gorilla though.
I also heard that there's gonna be a gorilla.
Not gorilla. I'm saying gorilla.
Is there a charcoal gorilla or a pain gorilla?
It's a great clip.
Yeah.
The entire fucking series is a great clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
honest.
there's like special points.
That might be my favorite form of horror for D&D.
What?
Folk horror is so good.
Yeah.
I quite like the concept of like bringing in stuff that it just is a bit older. There's a bit more of a like realism to it compared to like the eldritch beings.
I like Eldritch stuff, admittedly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying I dislike it. It's just a nice change.
But there
Because
is
all the like big evils are massive usually.
there is a better rule set for Eldritch monsters.
Monster of the Week would be interesting too.
I was talking about Call of Cthulhu though.
No, I know. I was just saying that I think that Monster of the Week would be
Honestly,
cool too.
from what I've seen of it so far, a lot of Crooked Moon seems to be very much Fey horror.
Always fun.
Like, which you don't get
Makes
very
sense.
much of with Fey. Like in D&D at least.
Definitely not in D&D.
Like the only real horror stuff for Fey are like hags, and that's not really that scary.
Probably because like how much the Legend of Adventure people use Fae.
They all use the good Fae and not the really fun but scary Fae. And also Banshees aren't listed as Fae in the setting.
Weirdly.
No, not weirdly. It makes sense. They're ghosts. But they are.
Depends on the it depends on the Banshee. Like depending on the folklore for it. There's multiple.
Of course. But they're generally.
We can probably start
separate.
without Liam. He's dishing out supper for it's Dad's birthday, so.
Okay.
I'm still watching the thing.
There's a campaign that I might be buying. Like, me and Nick have already talked about it. It's Legacy of Kain. They're doing a D&D book.
I bought one recently that's for that's based off of Studio Ghibli films called Obajima.
I may or may not have also pre-ordered that one.
You also bought Obajima?
Of course I did. Shit looks
I
great.
got the PDF copy and the physical copy.
I just bought the physical copy, I believe.
I also got the D&D Beyond version because I wanted the images.
Hmm.
So if you want the images for it, let me know. I can send you them.
Fair enough.
You bought the digital copy. You have the images.
I do
You
not
mean
own
getting
Marvel
images
property,
off
and
of a PDF?
the
They don't-
PDF ones are not that
What are
good
you guys
quality.
referring to, sorry?
Yeah, they didn't come with just still images.
Weird.
Yeah.
What's that, sorry?
I bought a campaign setting called Obajima.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
basically
The PDF.
It's
yeah.
basically D&D if you wanted to play a Studio Ghibli film.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I'm using the potion system in a different campaign. I fucking love the potion system.
I'm excited for the aesthetic. It looks like the art style is really good at portraying a sort of Ghibli universe. And,
Oh, 100%.
and that's actually got me excited for checking it out because I think it would be fun to play D&D in like the early 2000s while Ghibli shit's going on all around you.
Yeah, I'm running a few people through one of the example adventures.
Hey, look, that guy's dating a fish.
What's the style of stuff? Because I'm assuming it's distinct
Kovu sent an art piece from it.
type, not type, system.
5e.
Yeah, it's 5e.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, it's legitimately just a setting.
Well, there
Yeah,
are
yeah,
some
we're
I
playing
thought
in-
that's what you were saying. It was like a
Yeah, certain
Different
spells are
system.
listed as you're not allowed using, and new spells are added.
Because sometimes different systems are very built towards
Yeah.
Selling settings and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it specifically promotes itself as a 5e.
They
Yeah.
did say that they're planning on making one for the next basically fucking D&D 1 or whatever the fuck it's called.
It's 5.5.
Out of interest, have you guys looked at 2024 much?
Yeah, I own the module. I mean, I own the. I own the free handbook.
I am planning. I think we're waiting on one of the books to drop still, right? Or is all three out?
Yeah, the monster manual.
Yeah.
I think.
We're waiting for Monster Manual, and once that drops, I plan to get the full set just to have it, but I'm not planning on running it anytime soon.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
while there's some good changes, there are a lot of bad changes, and plus just Wizards is kind of...
I mean, it's all pretty much
Well,
not
what they
going
said
the way
about
we
it
want
is
it to.
anyway.
It's pick and choose what you want.
Yeah,
to
no,
use in
it's
it.
all backwards compatible. There's nothing that
Yeah.
seems to be two against each other.
True,
It
but that's
seems
also
like it's
complicated in its
accurate
own right.
points, because they've
They
also
did
done that
their
whole thing where they
large-
don't use races anymore. They use the word species instead.
That's not my problem with it.
I don't care about
No,
that.
no, no. It's just like weird pandering stuff, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some weird pandering
Oh, no,
stuff in
they
there.
changed it to lineage because that makes a little more sense.
It does make more
And
sense if you
I
think
do
about it.
quite like the whole
Nick.
feat with your
Background? But we've been
It gives a
technically
bit
doing
more-
that since day one, so that's not a change. That's a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
deal.
no, but they're more set from what
True.
I can tell. I just quite like the logic of it being.
If you
With
if
your
you
background.
I mean if you looked at any of the newer stuff, they come with feats with their backgrounds or spells
Yeah, that's
sometimes.
what I mean.
They've
Yeah.
been doing that since before we made a change.
Yeah, since
Hey, Nick, do you
before
want
they
to
made
see?
the
Do
change.
Yeah, no, I just.
you want to see
like
my
that
favorite
stuff.
ingredient from the Obajima system?
Nope.
Sure.
Later,
I'll post it in chat.
we're starting.
Yep.
So, you've been traveling, skirting up north around the mountains to try and avoid the Emperor. Circadia had a really weird dream. You bumped into a giant, and that was pretty much your day. It was
Wait,
pretty
the
quiet.
toe was my dream? Right, no, you did say that before, sorry.
Did he wet himself during the dream?
No, but it was like strange, very strange.
My toe got sucked on while I was sleeping, and I had a weird dream about toes.
It was actually me.
Kovu, stop
More
sucking my toe when I sleep.
Yeah, Kovu, you just wake up. Kovu's fucking. Your foot is in his mouth. He's biting your foot.
Kovu, stop that.
It's like a dog with a chew toy.
Bad Kovu.
Bad Kovu. Don't make me get the newspaper.
Can't
What
get a
newspaper?
spray
Suddenly I just have a newspaper, I rolled up and start smacking Kovu on the head. Bad Kovu, get away.
Anyway, it's morning on whatever day it is. It's been a
ball.
very
Time to
long
keep
time.
going.
And we have to get to the ferry, I'm
Why do we have a
assuming.
line here, by the way?
That's where the swampland starts.
That was it. Well, back to traveling.
Who can swim?
Not me.
Right through.
Okay, somebody just grabbed the token from me, and I've lost control of where it was located. We're trying to get to the ferry, right?
Yeah.
That's your plan.
The key thing is we're trying to avoid the Emperor as well.
Yeah, but there doesn't seem to be another route off the goddamn island, unfortunately for us.
Is there not a way of like getting to say open port or something?
Well, that's what I'd asked before, but
Yeah.
there didn't seem to be one, so I guess...
You get about halfway
Oh.
when you spot a tower.
Does it have an eye on top of it?
Is it
No.
flying in the sky on a cloud?
Nope.
On the back of a whale.
Does it look like it's in there a long time, or does it look like it was newly placed?
It looks very out of place and in relatively good condition.
Hmm.
Oh no.
You also have a feeling you've seen it before.
Can I make a history check?
Sure.
I don't know why it was real advantage, but yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Kovu has good memory apparently.
Yeah, -1 no.
It resembles the tower of the old hag Triona.
It was in good condition.
Who helped you get into Montmont. Yeah, it was in pretty
Tower.
good. It was in relatively good condition.
Huh. I had
Might be her.
assumed it wasn't.
The old
Demon
hack can
Sword Witch
teleport it
Tower.
around.
Huh. Treona. I guess let's go knock. I walk up to the door and I knock on it.
Okay. You knock on the door, and it swings open.
Hello, Treona.
The bottom floor appears to be empty. There's nobody inside. There's like a couple of nice like armchairs next to a fireplace. There's a table with a number of like pieces of cutlery and a plate. Some wooden chairs around said table. There's a shelf. There's a spot for cooking. And there's a ladder.
When you said the door opened, did it like swing open for me knocking on it, or did it like magically open up to let me in?
It just slowly opened after you knocked on it.
Treona, are you here?
Go up the ladder, coward.
I'm intruding. I step into the building.
Okay. You're
I-
inside.
I give a quick look around at all the stuff you described before, and then I head for the ladder and I make my way upstairs.
Okay. You climb up the ladder. The second floor, it's like a hallway, pretty much. Walls on both sides of you. Clearly rooms of some kind. You can't see into them because there's about 4 doors, and at the very other end of the hall is another ladder. Continuing up.
Treona, the door's unlocked. I let myself in. You have visitors, and I continue like walking through the floor and make my way to the next ladder.
Okay. There's no response.
Yeah, I go up the next ladder.
Okay. Up the next ladder, you find yourself in some kind of alchemy lab or something. There's a couple of tables all throughout with like bottles and beakers. There's a shelf covered in bottles of liquids. There's a big cupboard probably full of ingredients. There's another ladder.
Treona, please tell me you're here. I don't want to
There's a green bubbling cauldron.
I'm not touching your cauldron.
Kovu is absolutely
That's what
touching
she
the
said.
cauldron. He's looking like face directly looking into it.
Kovu hasn't said anything about even being in the building.
Yeah, I'm currently
thought we all
in the
were.
building.
Okay, never mind.
Kovu
I'm
can be in
assuming
the
everyone
building.
else is like hanging out outside while.
Yeah, sorry, I was eating.
You go up the ladder.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up the ladder.
Up the next ladder, you find yourself in a bedroom. The very fancy, like very nice bed, drawers, more cupboards for goods, a bookshelf, another ladder, a very comfortable looking chair.
How many stories does the tower look like from the outside?
From the outside, it looks like it's about 6 or 7.
Okay.
It's pretty tall.
Treona, sorry to intrude on your bedroom.
Everyone else, a little old hag walks up behind all of you and goes, "Oh, there you are."
I went.
I go up the ladder.
You've got an intruder.
You're not entirely sure what this room is. There is some kind of device sticking out of a window. It's large. It looks like a spyglass, but like really big and pointed up.
I take a look through it out of curiosity to see if I can find where Treona is with it.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
10.
You are temporarily blinded as you look through the telescope directly at the sun.
Ah, my good eye. I guess I go up the ladder.
You're on the roof.
I look down. Guys, I don't think Treona's home.
He here.
He
Oh,
waves.
Treona, we were looking for you. Why was your door not locked?
Why would I lock it?
To
I
prevent...
wasn't expecting
We're in the
any
middle of
company.
nowhere.
I'm coming
In case
down.
Dragon break in.
I fucking go down all the ladders.
Okay.
How long did it take him to climb all those ladders?
Good 5
Took
minutes.
you long enough to get here. I was really expecting you to be out days ago.
Yeah, you see, the Emperor was in Ebondale,
I know. I've been watching him.
and we wanted to escape him, but we didn't want to be caught by him, so we took some old miner routes out of the city with the help of a dwarf who we found down in the Undercity, and then we circled back around the mountains in order to avoid him.
Well, convenient.
Seems to have worked in our favor.
No, to be honest, I was starting to think that you didn't actually survive. And that you are very dead somewhere in that town.
No, we did.
Oh,
we did
Everyone
actually.
else is.
Yep, no, yeah, the entire city's dead. And the Undercity, dead. Husks. Magic drained out of them. Like,
No.
permanently.
Well,
They
that's
look
not
weird.
That's very bad.
Yeah, it turns
I think I got
out...
PTSD from it.
I like, pull out the letters and flick through them. Turns out, I can't remember... Yeah, I figured it out. Turns out, one of the Montman kids was working on something to permanently remove necromancy, and the dwarves seem to have gotten a little too impatient and activated it before it was ready, and it, yeah, it looks like it killed them all.
It destroyed all the magic instead of just necromancy.
Yeah,
Well,
what
that's
is
never
it?
a good mixture. Dwarves and magic.
There's a dwarf here with us, isn't there?
Can't remember.
Or did he leave at some point?
I think he left you when you both when you went to the after you'd left the tunnels. I think he was heading to Ambledam.
Sagittarius
Alright.
Barlian.
Yeah, so
I will
Barlin's
meet him
off to
again at some point.
Barlin is off to Ambledam. You guys are making your way back to wherever you're going.
Probably
Probably
got Jory.
Yeah, we hooked up with a dwarf named Barlin Doom
You hooked
from
up with a dwarf?
from Anvil.
Yeah, they had a night of passionate lovemaking.
His favorite kind.
What did you just say?
He said he hooked up with a dwarf. He said, yeah, they had a night of passionate lovemaking.
Oh my. A dwarf and a dragonborn? How scandalous.
Ignoring those three, we have a
Well.
potential ally in Anvil Dam.
Good to hear. Fortunately, you're not going to be able to get back on the ferry.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how to get off the island as well.
I have the solution here.
Oh,
If
what's-
you're
you?
willing.
well,
Is it a giant eagle?
yeah, looks at the snake man. What?
I think it's the building.
What?
She pulls out a dagger. I need some of your blood.
Okay.
I'm into it. I'm gonna put my rest out.
I
Kovu
just,
also does.
I just
No, your
face
your
palm
hand.
at that.
Just give me a palm.
Fine, but I'm using my own dagger.
Can I only do the finger?
Nope.
Okay.
It's got to be a lot.
Oh.
She goes into the tower, comes out with a small iron bucket, slams it
Oh,
down in
yes.
the middle of all of you.
I was gonna stab
Kovu
myself.
puts his bucket down on the ground.
No, I want it in this.
He put the bucket of the one that destroys all liquid to enter it.
The bucket, the bottomless
She
bucket.
walks over, grabs Kovu by the arm, pulls him over to the iron bucket, slices his hand, and makes sure that a good bit of blood goes into the bucket.
Kovu.
He makes sure to grab his bucket before she does that.
Kovu.
Just that way, like he guys to teleport him or something.
Kovu does the fucking Yoshi scream, like from that. No, not that one.
And then she
Oh.
she basically does the same for each of you.
That one. No.
If I do the voice, but I have food in my mouth.
No.
Kovu, you take 3 slashing damage.
Alright.
Apollyon, you take 1 slashing damage. Circadia,
Oh.
you take 2 slashing damage.
Oh.
Azrael, you take 1 slashing damage.
Oh, shoot.
Lumos, you take 3 slashing damage.
Yowza!
She finishes off Lumos, getting the last of the blood that she needs into her bucket, and then she picks it up, she carries it over a ways, puts it down, pulls a flask out, dumps some liquid from the flask into the bucket, mixes it,
Are we having a child?
and then she goes back into the tower. She spends a bit of time in there. You're not sure what she's doing. And then she comes back out again, carrying a tube. A very large, about 5 foot tall tube.
Dear God.
She pulls from the tube a large rolled sheet, which she unrolls, takes your blood, and draws a circle on the sheet. She then goes back inside, comes back out with some powder, pours the powder onto it, says
For
some
being
words,
summoned.
and pushes you all onto the circle. Time to go.
Okay.
Well, guys, I guess we're going to the Astral Sea.
Right.
Will this take us directly to the island, or is it just gonna take us across the water?
I think we're already in the circle.
Ready?
No.
Ready?
Too late. It's gonna hurt, so sorry. And then she
What do you
What's
mean it's
going
gonna
to
places
hurt?
what?
places her hand down on the paper, and all of you are teleported. It is the most painful experience any of you have ever dealt with.
What do you mean it's gonna hurt? Ah!
It feels like you're being pulled in about 30 different directions all at the same time.
Atom.
It is
by atom.
horrible. It
When we come
literally
back to
feels
reality,
like you're
we all
being it literally feels like you're being ripped to pieces.
We all do a Wilhelm scream when we get back.
And eventually you find yourselves in a it takes a minute for all of you to like really wake up
Reorganize
from this
ourselves?
experience. You're all there. If you check yourselves, you find that all your limbs are in the right place.
Alright, I'm back.
My ass is backwards.
It was a very painful, very unpleasant experience.
I'm assless, chaps.
But you appear to be inside a tent of some kind. It's circular.
Kovu appears neutered.
It's a circular tent, and you're not entirely sure where you are. There's just another one of those circles in the tent.
Kovu's a priest, he
Kovu
was
looks
already
outside the
neutered.
tent.
Jory,
That
you
is
just
not.
Triana took your blood. You took some damage when she did it. She made a circle with it, added some other ingredients, and then teleported all of you. And it was the most painful thing your character has ever experienced. It felt like you were being ripped to pieces. You're being pulled in 30 directions. It was awful.
It felt like a steel revolver was shoved into your urethra.
It
my
feels like
I-
And you were
it
shot
feels like
67 times.
it felt like your whole body was tossed into a meat grinder.
Yum.
I leave the tent, see, and look at my surroundings.
I was deatomized.
Kovu leaves the tent.
You know who else is deanimized?
My mom. Woo. Quickly, someone do a muscle man impression. Mine's terrible.
All right, Kovu, you've left the tent.
Aye. He just looks directly at this person. Aye.
One person.
Hi.
Where
don't
are we
know.
at?
You're inside the tent.
Oh, I'll leave the tent then.
Okay.
Where are we at?
Lumos has left the tent.
Where are my bones?
I'm gonna leave the tent too, I guess.
I'll go outside.
I am in pain.
He's just rolling on the floor in pain.
I'm not even rolling. I'm just in so much pain.
Stop being a wuss, Circadia. Come on, get up and get out of here.
I give you one cure wounds. I give you one lay on hands.
Lay on hands.
You think that works, Zowan?
And slate on.
I mean, you didn't take damage from the horrible experience. The cut on your wound
Got it.
closes up
Calm
a little
emotions.
bit, or the cut on your hand.
So no, I'm still in pain. Does it feel
The
like
pain stopped. The pain stopped when you stopped teleporting.
I'm in so much pain?
It's the memory of the pain.
Phantom pain.
Phantom
I get up and get out of the tent.
What are you taking psychic damage?
I,
The pain!
I'm usually immune to psychic damage, but I think I'm taking it now.
His breath went inverted.
He accidentally inhaled.
Oh, this is the camp in that one mountain.
Oh yeah.
We made it back to the Insurgency, guys.
Hey, it's the mountain in that one camp.
Hey, it's Steve. That camp.
I watched
It's
that movie
the
recently.
not-
Chicken jockey.
Chicken
That scene's
jockey!
getting removed.
You notice
feel?
there's some more people in the camp than there were last time. A number of militia members are now in camp.
Oh, perfect. They made contact.
I'm gonna go to the general.
Are we
Can't
good
remember what his
to...
name is because it's been a while.
Is nobody going to stop us from just going in?
You don't even know he's there.
Well,
General Sir Top thing.
Hey,
you know
General.
what the... I can't remember what his name is. It's been so long.
I can't remember what her name is right now. I'm in so much pain.
His name is Sir Topham Hat. The fat controller.
Yeah, that checks out.
I'm gonna give Nick a big sloppy.
Treona
Kovu
sent
starts
us...
blowing bubbles out of the pipe.
I'm looking for a Knight Captain Farewell. I think that's what his name was.
We don't know
Well,
they're
well.
here.
You wouldn't
Is
even
he
know
here?
he's here.
We got
Oh.
teleported to an insurgency camp. We know that the militia
You,
are here.
take
but
us
we
to
don't
your
know
leader.
which militia
You
are
have
here.
you have no
Please.
idea where he would be right now. The
Fuck
last,
it.
the last place
Kovu's-
you saw him, he was at that castle that you took.
Fuck it. History check. What was
Is
the
it-
name of the elf again?
Or you
History-
asked him to take us to our leader.
Give me a second.
That's what I was
got it
gonna
right
say.
now.
I was
Take
gonna
us
say,
to
fucking
your
take me
leader.
to your leader.
Kovu's sitting there blowing on the pipe,
It was
blowing
Firua.
bubbles.
Sorry, it was what?
Firua. Firua. I don't know how you pronounce it. You're the one who made the name.
I'd have to be looking at it, honestly. Frua.
Sure.
Ah, is Frua in?
He nods.
Is it okay if I go if we go speak with her?
He looks over to the other guard, who shrugs.
Kovu's blowing on the bubble pipe.
Is she busy right now?
He nods again.
Okay. I'm going to go sleep this off. Go back in the tent.
The tent with no beds.
I'm
Just
just
a circle
going
on
to
the floor.
lie on the fucking
Come
floor.
on, guys, cuddle pile, guys.
Get off me! Get off me!
Oh, it's
Who's
for
gonna-
eternity.
We're just gonna.
Could somebody inform us that
Quickly, roll grapple.
we are here when she has the opportunity? Where the fuck did Kovu go?
In the fucking mountain.
Isn't nobody's in here? He's just walking around.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter if she's busy or not, if those idiots are going ahead. I look at the guys.
It's not
Sorry
important.
for
Busy,
this.
they're more
If
important.
it's, you know, whatever.
Don't worry, guys. We're the main characters. She can't be mad at us.
What do
Aye.
you mean, main characters? We're a bunch of fucking morons 90% of the time.
I mean, we've got the book. That's kind of more important than most stuff, no?
I guess.
Especially considering, things
Oh!
after it.
Sir!
Oh. Weren't you supposed to be?
We have just gotten back from mission, sir. We have retrieved the book.
We are in pain.
Why are you here?
We...
If you're here for your mission, you should be back at.
Teleportation.
Kovu holds up the tome.
Kovu, put the tome away. We were, we ran into the Emperor
Wait, why
while
is
we were in
Kovu
the
holding-
city. And while trying to make our way back, we ran to an ally, a old hag, who teleported us here. We were going to...
You
the
shouldn't be
ferret
calling
was
her a
currently a no-go.
hag.
Is she not a hag?
Ye witch.
That's my mother.
Close enough.
Right. Well, if you've got the tome, maybe you should not hang around and take it where you're supposed to.
Fair enough, sir. I
We
just
just got here.
didn't realize you were here. Is there any
Actually-
is there any short routes back to the island, or do we have to make it all the way to our landing base?
You'll need to make it back to the landing post. However,
I don't like the sounds of that, however.
you know, one moment. He goes over and he opens the big chest and he pulls something out of it. Like it looks like a box. It's about maybe like it's like a little cube. It's about a foot wide, foot tall, foot long, all
Yes,
that.
the tungsten
a-
cube.
like a-
Guys,
It's like
guys
a
are present.
reddish. It's kind of red, like leather, like a leathery red kind of color. He carries it over at all of you, and he goes, "Set this up outside camp. Place it on the ground. Touch it. Speak the command word.
This camp or landing camp?
This camp.
Okay. And the command word is?
Got a command
safe
word for
word
it.
is.
Oh, we
I haven't set one yet.
Oh,
so
you
give
want
me
me
the
to
command word.
You want me to create? Understood, sir. I quickly
The
take
command
it.
word is erect.
Obliterate.
Right.
I quickly take it and I run off outside camp
No, I want to.
Explosion.
and I set it down.
Fuck it.
I follow
Fire.
Circadia.
And I go, okay, command word, command word. Why is this so hard?
Yeah, what's this one?
Circadia, where are you? Shit, where are you?
Command word.
Are they- I got a command word. I
Command
got a command
word.
word.
Oh.
The command word is
Hi.
command word, obviously.
Command word.
I'm
Hurry the fuck
Kovu.
up.
You've got to place your hand on it to give it the command word.
David, put your hand on it.
It's better
I
than
pull up my journal and I
That's
flip
the
through it.
command word.
Sure, this will work. I
Kovu
put
puts
my
his
hand
hand out
on.
and just says Kovu.
Kovu put his hand on
You
and
do
said
that?
Kovu.
Kovu does that?
Yep.
The command word is now
Command word
Kovu.
is Kovu. God damn it, Kovu. How the guy say your name every time you use it?
You know, I'm not sure if that's good or bad because honestly, I pulled up my journal because like I honestly both it and out of character didn't know what to use as a good command word, and all I see is seek Marcus at fort, and I'm like Marcus will do.
So it's either gonna be Kovu or Market.
Command word Marcus.
Yeah, my favorite command word.
Command word exfoliate.
The safe word is pineapple.
I was gonna
All
say
right.
banana.
You have set the command word to Kovu. Now what do you do?
I touch it.
I promptly return to report.
You don't activate whatever the thing is?
Well, I thought he only told us to go set it up and give it a command word. Okay, yeah, no, you didn't clarify we need to activate it.
We did the thing.
Sir, it's set up, command word Kovu.
Aye.
Go and activate it.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm just gonna teleport myself there.
We're just following him, sir.
You see, he just like looks back to
For,
and he's just like
Fucking
very,
idiots.
very, very clearly exasperated.
I wonder what's worse to
mean-
him, that he came back or that it's my name.
everybody get over here. Apollyon, where's your sister?
Up your ass.
No, she clearly
I would
is
hope not.
How do you know?
Because I don't feel anything up my ass.
Fraternization is not good for teamwork, guys.
Wow, you're that loose?
Looks at
Command
Kovu,
word, please.
rolls up newspaper, smacks Kovu
Why did Kovu
overhead.
get legible?
Bad Kovu. Learn better words.
Okay,
I touch the box and I go, Kovu.
the box
Yes.
expands into a large red tent.
Well, this seems fucking useless then.
I'm so lost.
I go
It's a
inside the
tent.
The tent. It's a large red tent.
We got a portable tent that responds to my name.
Yeah, Kovu, and I deactivate the tent, I guess.
Okay, the tent shrinks
Hey, yo,
back
Kovu,
down
what's
into
up?
the little cube.
Didn't Liam just say he went into the tent?
Oh,
You
God,
know-
my bones.
You
Did
know,
he?
My bones.
He
I
did.
did.
Oh, okay. Before that, then, he goes into the tent. Give me a minute.
how does it feel to be cubed?
Oh God, my
You
bones.
see.
Throw into a pit now.
With him
Fire
in the
pit.
tent, the command word does not activate.
No.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh,
spit
thank
him out.
Cringe.
That would have been funny.
That's pretty cringe.
You know, I
Hey
don't.
guys, there's two dwarves in here.
You know, I don't understand why he asked us to take this cube, assign it a command word, and then set it up out here.
Guys, there's people in here, guys.
Couldn't he have done
Get
that
in
on
here,
his own?
goddammit.
I'm gonna go inside to put them
Okay.
out.
Yeah, Liam's actually in there. He's saying there's people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kovu
Hello,
enters.
sirs.
Okay, I
Does
guess
everyone enter?
I guess we enter. Yes, I didn't even realize he wasn't
Yeah.
on the map.
I go in.
No.
That's Tori.
That's not Tori.
That's not Tori.
These two are dwarves, I think.
It is Tori.
No, that is Tori.
Yeah, the guy on the right is Tori.
You're in the war room.
Oh. Oh, that's
Well,
why
that'd be
he gave
nice.
us the tent.
Alright.
Kovu, give him the book.
Oh,
Okay, give me.
He just runs around the table, hands him the book. That's home.
He runs under the table.
Runs under the table.
Yeah, you know what? He's over here. He ran under the table.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Oh.
Just gives him a quick pet on the head.
He reaches out and grabs the tome from you.
He runs back under the table, hits his head on the way out. Ah!
Knocks over some of the pieces on the map.
I wasn't expecting all of you so soon.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. We're faster than fast at all times.
So, we ran into the Emperor at the city. It turns out one of the Montman children had been there and had created a device with the intention of draining necromancy. The dwarves seem to have fucked it up, so everybody in the city is dead, and the Undercity. On the plus side, it was preventing the Emperor from going in, so he used us as lab rats to get the book. Lucky for us, this meant that he wasn't on a tail while we were inside, and we were able to escape through an old mining route, circle around the mountains, and we were lucky to run into a magical ally who very painfully teleported us to one of the Insurgency bases, where we were lucky to run into some of our fellow...
Wait, stop. She teleported you.
Yes?
Yeah.
With a circle?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're alive.
It hurts.
It hurt.
Yeah, of course it hurt. You know, there's a reason we don't use teleportation circles.
They hurt?
I thought
They
it was...
typically end up killing you.
Oh, I thought it was because we didn't have any good wizards and we didn't want to be tracked
He
back.
took my blood.
You realize I'm technically a wizard, yes?
I haven't seen you make any
You just
teleportation
make good
circles.
with it.
You know, we're looking for these books, to make the teleportation circles.
Oh, I thought we were
make
trying.
them so they work.
I thought we were trying to
so
tap
that we
into
can-
the old network.
We are. Without access to the old network, teleporting is incredibly dangerous.
I guess that makes sense. I'm not a wizard.
Something to
nobody
do,
has taught me
something
this
to do with some old Montman and paranoia and.
stuff. Ley lines.
You guys do a lot.
Anyway, thank you for bringing me the tome.
Yeah, we were given access to the tent to teleport here faster.
Well, you were going to be receiving the tent when you got back to Torm here either way.
Oh. Good.
Makes it easier for you to get in contact with us on longer scouting missions.
Does the tent not count as teleportation magic?
No. It's a pocket dimension.
Is this room a pocket dimension?
Yes.
Huh.
Why do you think I'm here?
Can we
I'm
hand
not
you...
actually wherever you went into the tent. I'm still back in...
Oh no, because the room, I thought the room was physically in the city.
No.
Oh.
Does this mean we still have to head back physically?
Yes. If you want to come back to Grimwell, you will, but you've just given me the book, so there's no real reason for you to. You can speak to Torm, you can speak to me, you can get into contact with pretty much anyone who has one of these.
Can make me something?
We'll actually start doing something a bit... Gonna start leaving people inside the rooms, just, if one of you pops in, you might be able to get in contact with us easier that way.
Guess that makes sense.
Makes sense.
And no, Kobold. I won't make you anything.
Aw.
Actually, you've probably got work to do.
Looks at the kobold. What work does he have to do?
All of you.
Oh, understood.
Storm, it's yours.
Yeah, I was gonna
One
ask
looks
if
at
we
all
can
of
make
you.
the moon sickle.
I do a quick salute.
And Captain
Kovu also
Farwell
tries to
also
salute and
enters.
smacks herself in the face.
We all salute except for
So,
Which I sort of
Kovu,
Torm
who smacks
leans
himself.
down onto the table in front of him. Has all of you, like, gestures for all of you to pay attention proper. We've been
Yeah,
having
that was
trouble.
Which kind of
Something the
trouble?
militia itself and the rebels can't really handle.
Oh no.
The Emperor?
Cadaver
Well,
Collector?
yeah,
Did you say yeah?
I did.
Oh no!
Oh, not
It's-
again.
Well,
What is it saying,
we're in
Yasin?
open conflict at the moment with the Emperor. It's
Well, are we
doing what a
open?
Cadaver Collector does.
Collects
Collect
cadavers?
Yes. Gathering up our dead, bringing them to the Emperor, having him bring them back.
That's not ideal.
That's not very
No,
catch-funny.
especially not when you're fielding people who know them, or their friends and family. So,
It's always difficult to kill friends.
going to be a simple enough task. Bit of an assassination mission, I'd say. Kill the fucking thing.
I don't think you assassinate a Cadaver Collector.
No,
I
but
don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Kill.
you might want to assassinate the one wandering around with him. It's never alone. There's always something following. Not sure what the thing is, but what we do know, it's controlling the weather.
It's
So maybe a mage?
huh.
Yeah, mage
Might
is
be.
following the Cadaver Collector?
Some kind of spellcaster, probably. All we know is, wherever the Cadaver Collector goes, there's a storm.
Huh.
Makes it easy to
storm's
track, but also, you know,
It's a Cadaver Collector, so it's not gonna be easy to kill.
I
So where is
It's
it
not.
located?
find it out on not that far from Montmed itself. Couple miles outside the city, I'd say. We've been working on clearing out all the undead that have been piling up in there. So, I won't call it a simple job. And
Well, it's gonna have one hell of a payout when it's done. And that
Aye.
payout is no longer having the Emperor have many corpses. Freshly
yeah,
at ones,
true.
anyway.
I would offer help.
Well, a lot of the supply
but-
is probably to the...
Unfortunately, our hands are rather tied at the moment cleaning out Montmond. There are a lot of the dead still walking around in that city.
Yep.
It'd be nice to one day have our family's ancestral home.
Oh, we have the manor.
I meant not filled with undead.
Is our grandfather still there? The brain in the vat.
Yes, he is.
Is he still an asshole?
And that friend of yours you sent is keeping him company.
Who did we send?
Friend?
We have friends?
Who did we send?
You sent Nari.
Oh, the assassin chick. God, that sounds terrible when I say it out loud.
We sent the assassin to the old Emperor.
Ibalt was never an emperor, but sure.
He was a duke.
Yeah, the Emperor was a different
Cool.
guy, and he died. Anyway. Alright.
Do you have any advice for helping us kill the Cadaver Collector?
If you
Just
can
maybe-
find anyone to help, that might help a little. Other than that, hit
Would
it.
I know anything of how the original group slayed it? Would me and
Through
me and
TM intervention.
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
You would have heard the stories. You and
Apollyon.
yeah,
Yeah.
both of you would have grown up listening to like the stories about how it was destroyed and all that.
And didn't we need a specific material to kill it? I can't remember.
I don't think
Pixie
so.
dust.
I thought we
can't
needed like
remember if we
I thought we
adamantite.
needed a certain magical sword.
Yeah,
because
we had
it,
we needed
because
magical
it
weapons.
was resistant to regular weapons. It's magical.
Yeah, something like that.
We obviously use the magical question mark zirconium that I have in my character still.
Originally, we needed adamantine to
Yeah.
fight it.
But I think all of us have magical weapons except for me. But I'm a spellcaster, so pew pew.
Yeah, you've always got magic.
Yeah, I got
What
Shillelagh at the very
stuff?
least.
I'm just probably gonna spam.
Pretty sure dog's
spells
hands
towards
count
them.
as magic at the moment, right?
What level are we? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Level
10,
10.
level? Yeah.
I think he has
Uh,
them, yeah. Key fueled attacks or something? Or key infused strikes?
Key empowered strike 6th level.
Yeah, where's your
And it
answer?
counts magical for overcoming resistance and immunity.
Yeah, you've got magic hands, you're good.
I'm
Y'all are
gonna
good.
fix them.
Oh my.
I mean, we were lower than 10th level when we fought them.
Yep, but I also
Well,
had
when we
to
just-
heavily cheat.
Yeah,
because
I
you
think
could
he
not
had,
do
like,
damage
small
to
or
it.
something.
Somehow I don't trust you.
Actually, I think you guys are better equipped now for fighting it than
We all
than
have
we
magical
were
weapons,
originally.
right?
Yeah, you all have magical weapons.
We're good.
You all have some pretty good gear.
The
Pretty
Cadaver
sure we're
Collector is
higher level
probably
than we
not
were
going to be the
before,
problem.
Like last time, we fought one.
I think the least equipped is probably me.
Do you have a magic weapon?
No, I have Shillelagh, that's it. And my armor.
Can you do magical damage?
Yeah, I have
have
Shillelagh.
so much
You should be
magic at
alright.
my disposal.
You'll be
Awesome.
fine.
I grabbed
I
the
said
tent.
least equipped, I didn't say...
I grabbed the tent and yelled Kovu.
Yeah.
Eh?
I'm assuming it falls up into my hand.
When everyone else leaves. After
I
everyone
leave
else
the
is
tent.
left and you say Kovu, then yes.
You say about a Cadabra.
Vada Cadaver.
That is not the key word.
Vada Cadaver.
Gibbity gibbity.
Bibbidi boobidi. Comedy done.
A bibbity boppity
I'm
boo.
gonna thing that.
Alright. I will move you to the map.
We're gonna fight a boss.
I will move you guys all the way up to where you were. To camp.
Well, we're probably not gonna be fighting it today, but well, depending on how fast we get there, I guess.
Okay, so where's the storm? I peer into the sky.
You were told that
Look
it's
directly
somewhere
into the sun.
somewhere off towards Montmont.
So I don't see no storm?
Not where you're currently at now.
Awesome. We're gonna move 10.
No.
Do something.
You gotta teleport us painfully.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly.
I'm not menacing, I'm in pain. God, it hurts so
He's
bad.
just standing there, painfully.
pain.
I really
Wombo.
want to. God damn it! Why is that song stuck in my head?
I'm
Wobble Fett.
Wombo. You're Wombo. We're all Wombo.
We're all
you
wombo
said-
here.
Did you set it to Wumbo?
Whoa,
I'm amazed I've never done that for a character
Actually, really
voice.
good.
What, wombo?
I'm
No,
Wombo.
Patrick.
No, Kegan, you gotta bust
No,
out
it's
the
Patrick.
water.
Water,
Which-
water.
Sounds like
Go-
a really
Water,
bad
water, water,
version of
water,
the-
water.
Rada.
Rada. I thought you were doing the fucking tongue scene from JoJo.
No,
No.
I was doing the thing from
I was like,
Chowder.
I was gonna say, for a second you did sound like,
That's what I thought you were doing.
Rada.
Rada.
Right,
You
next
play a
time-
warforged that can't speak. Rada.
Right, guys, next campaign my character's mute.
Oh, no.
You gotta
Next
play
campaign, my
a
character's mute, but it can only say one word. Rada.
you gotta play a Kenku.
Rada.
Kenku that makes weird quotes.
You gotta play a
I don't
deaf
understand.
Kenku.
I'm gonna play your mother. That's what I'm gonna play.
Yeah, you gotta play a deaf Kenku. You never heard anybody say anything. So you're also mute.
Just one time you heard someone say, make a round of noise, and ever since you just do
You just say what you think people are saying. It's just always Rada. Different voices.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much will that annoy Nick and Zowan?
Very much.
Yes.
Depending on how often you say Rada.
Okay, counterpoint. How about multiple of us? We come from the same tribe.
Yes, we all play bards too. We're terrible bards.
We play Earth Goliaths.
We can't speak.
Or Earth Genasi.
We do the exact opposite of the whole barbarian thing. become
Technically,
bards
Goliaths
and
would work, Kegan.
I mean, yeah, but like
They're
Earth
gray,
Genasi are legitimately Earth.
Rada.
I don't even know what the fuck he is.
He's made of rock. That's all we really know.
He'd be a Goliath.
Is he made of rock?
There you go.
War room. It looks like a cushion.
Cube.
It's a small 1
My
foot by
God,
1 foot
Wolverine.
by 1 foot red leather cube, approximately 10 feet. It weighs approximately 10 pounds. When you touch the cube and speak the command word, it expands into a small rectangular tent. The interior of this tent is an extra dimensional space connected to other copies of the war room.
There was
I'll
nothing, and
take it.
then there was the cube.
Everything was peaceful until the war created.
Everything was peaceful until the cube attacked.
So, you moved.
Yeah.
Somebody hasn't rolled.
Somebody roll.
Who's rolling?
I'll
I
go.
haven't done it yet.
I've been
Oh.
banned from
Rada.
rolling.
What am I rolling?
I haven't done yet either.
Oh, okay.
One's a
D20.
D100.
Oh, D100?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
think
D-
it's
yeah,
100.
16, yeah, D100.
Oh damn.
God damn.
Kovu,
Ten.
look what you've done. Look what you've done.
Rada.
Because I named the tent Kovu.
Kovu, this is what you get for naming the tent Kovu and also not drinking Hatsune Miku coffee.
Not drinking
God.
Hatsune Miku's bathwater.
Is it all just neon blue, whatever coffee it produces?
Yep.
It's just actually piss.
No.
It's me.
The
It's
Hatsune
the,
Miku ramen is pure blue. It's radioactive blue.
Where's the
It's
Hatsune
thorium
Miku,
blue.
Bath water.
No, I don't really work with bath water. I work with toasters and coffee machines.
Why do you work with toasters and coffee machines?
You weren't
Where do
here
you work?
earlier. You weren't
What
here.
is your work?
You weren't here earlier. You entirely missed out on that conversation. We're not going back to it.
Fair enough.
All you need to know is I am the proud creator of Toaster OS.
You know,
You're the proud owner of Gamer Girl Bathwater.
No,
Got it.
I don't think there are
he is a
any
big
gamer.
fan of
Drink
Gamer
it. Someone got AIDS from it.
I don't think
Don't
there.
Yes.
drink the water.
I don't think there is any gamer girls on the marathon.
I don't think there is any gamer girls for D&D.
They're just men.
It's
As
just
we all know.
men.
As we all know. They're feds.
They're feds.
They're feds. All women that play D&D are just feds.
We're going back to some old memes. There's no women online, they're just men. And there's no children online, they're just feds.
Women are fake, guys. They're all just men in
Women are
disguise.
I'd say that you probably got to stay the night in the camp, so you can long rest there.
That's pretty
Oh, we can sleep in the,
I can get
war
my
room.
3 hit points back.
Yes, we
My
slept
one
in
hit
the
point,
war
I really
room.
do.
Slept around the table.
To be fair, what's stopping us from just sleeping in the war room?
Probably somebody
Nothing.
walking into the war room and slapping us away.
Yeah, the door doesn't lock, so
Do you know what else doesn't lock?
I mean, the door doesn't lock on a regular tent either.
yeah, that's why you don't sleep. That's why you don't get to
Yeah, that's why you
Long
don't
rest out in
sleep
the
in
wild.
tents.
long rest
Fuck you.
yourselves.
I already did.
Fuck you on sleep.
Doing it now.
sleep.
Samesies.
There,
I'll roll next, guys. Oh, actually, Jory, you roll next.
We're not rolling yet. We're still waiting for encounter.
Oh, there's a Kenter?
Yeah, we rolled a 10 on the D100.
You're a D100. My screen just said calling Cthulhu.
Beep, 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 beep.
What are we fighting, guys?
It's just a loading
I
screen.
think you know.
We're calling Catharoo.
Cthulhu comes out of the sky.
Oh then. Come on.
And we're already fighting one abomination.
I don't see no storm, and we're going until we see a storm.
Remember to always look around the surroundings.
That's a terrible bit of advice. You'll see shit if you do that.
True enough. Got it. I'll do a cartwheel.
All right.
22
Move back.
performance, that's
Move
pretty good.
back. Move back. People who moved up after he rolled. So Kovu, Circadia.
Do you... That's a performance check. I just want that on record.
Oh, okay. Move back anyway, and then have him roll perception.
He clearly said he was doing a cartwheel.
8.
8. Okay, never mind. You're good.
Congratulations,
I still
your
do the cartwheel,
cartwheel goes off without a hitch, apparently.
Yes! Cartwheel!
See what happens when you do perception, and I do perception. Fuck.
Okay. Hey, dog, you gonna keep up with the party, or you gonna stay back there? Thank you.
You want me to roll perception as well?
Nick rolled a 23, so you don't need to roll.
Alright.
Circadia, you almost didn't see them. For some, they're very well obscured. You see hunched, almost dog-like looking creatures in the woods on both sides of the road.
Do they look like
My god.
kobolds?
They're like, what?
Do they look like kobolds?
Do they look like hyenas?
traditional?
The Japanese.
Oh shit, do
kobolds.
they look like hyenas?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Fucking knew it.
Knowles.
Goals!
Initiative.
Not to know.
As
Gnoll.
No, they are gnoll.
you spot them.
Not to know.
It's a good. Hey, 911!
Hey, no. I need an ambulance. But not for me. Oh my god.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
But not for me.
Well, that's a great roll from me. Anyone want to swap initiatives?
No.
All right.
I think it's not a good idea for me to be at the end.
I cast Ninth Level Clown on
Listen,
this gnome.
listen, we're all.
You don't cast anything because you didn't go because the gnolls go first.
The gnolls go first.
Good Knowles.
We're
I'm
Gnucked,
not.
guys.
I'm not a gnoblin, I'm a gnoll. And you've
You're
been
gonna get not
gnolled.
get in it.
Able to reposition that. This one moves out here.
Just one lick short take.
The 3 that moved closest to you are wielding spears. The other 4 are wielding longbows. Kovu.
Oh no. Miss. 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 Miss.
All right.
Oh no.
Lumos.
Yes.
Break. Longbow.
Miss. 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 Hit.
That's an 11 piercing.
Yep.
Azrael. Jory. These gnolls are. These gnolls seem to be doing a planned ambush, which is a bit unusual for gnolls.
Oh shit. They knew we were here.
But they're smart.
Spartanals. That's something unheard of. Not since.
Gnolls
The
aren't known
Gnolls.
for doing tactics. Okay, that's a dead gnoll.
Goddamn.
Was it
Slice
both
in
hits
half.
that killed him or just one?
It's the second hit killed him.
Alright, I'll move here.
The crit
Warp.
fucking annihilated him.
War Priest. Smack him again.
Giving you advantage.
Yeah, what is giving you? Turn that off.
I don't even know why that's on. It's off.
Alright. Those all hit. Kovu.
Okay. I will bonus action cast Shillelagh. And go up to this one, I guess.
Okay.
And attack. I need to organize this.
Kovu.
There it is.
Organize. Organize Kovu.
Hit.
Okay, cool. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Lumos.
Hey, can you twin spell Poison Spray?
No, it's an area spell.
It is? A
Yeah.
creature you can see within range.
It's an AoE. It's like a cone, I think.
It's a saving throw, so it wouldn't work anyway.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
You can
Hey,
do it with you can twin saving throw spells, but it's a cone. It targets multiple creatures. You can't twin those.
Craig used to do that all
You
the
can-
time.
You can only
Yep.
twin single target spells.
God, I miss him.
it says it only targets one creature.
Yeah, he really fell off the face of the planet.
You sure?
Yeah, hold on,
Who's
I'll
that?
post it real quick.
Craig, friend of mine from college, who was playing
A
D&D
creature
with
you
us.
see
Okay.
it can.
Yeah, it's range of 10 feet, but yeah, you can twin that.
I miss Craig a lot.
Okay. I can just go up and disappear. So how far do I? If I go right
Or you can
there-
just stay in the back and twin a normal spell at them.
Okay. I'll twin spell Firebolt, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Firebolt, Firebolt.
Both hit.
I'll target this one and this one.
Okay. Circadia.
Awesome. I am going to make the smart move of running up to that one, smacking it.
Crit.
Yeah.
And both hit.
Yeah. I'll end my attack with that, or my turn with that.
Apollyon.
Me?
Yes.
Yes. I'll run up to here
Okay.
and I'll give it so. I'll green flame blade bonus action. Something.
That hits. Is the green flame on the first attack? And why are you rolling at advantage? Turn your advantage off. You're good.
Sorry, I think it's because of the last fight we had some
The
advantage.
green flame is on the first one, so that's 15. Yep. You killed it with that.
I'll
so your
then
second
move
attack
up
still.
to this one and hit this one.
Killed that one.
Cool. Alright, my turn.
Seeing how rapidly you dispatched 3 of them, and how badly hurt 2 more are, one of the ones that is very healthy and doesn't have anybody next to it sprints full movement.
It's getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
it
it takes its bow and it fucking runs.
It didn't sign up for this fight.
It didn't look afraid. It just ran.
It's probably reporting back.
The other 2 in the back with their longbows are going to shoot the magic caster. Lumos. This is gonna hurt.
Hit, miss, hit, miss.
Okay. It's 15.
Okay.
Kovu, the one in front of you. Bite.
Miss.
Okay. That's it. Azrael. Jory.
How's your health looking after that 15?
It should be visible for you.
Oh, no, it is. It was just taking a second to catch up.
Killed it.
And then I'm gonna move there and end my turn.
Okay. Ooh.
Should I heal Liam?
I'm good.
Alright, I'll attack this guy again then. You know, I'll throw a spell in there, inflict wounds. Fuck!
And critically miss.
I still shit.
Lumos.
Well, it's the end of my turn, I guess.
Should I try to get this guy over here?
If you want.
If you think you can kill him in one turn.
I can banish him.
Kind of a waste of a spell slot that you're not going to get back while you're traveling.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at. Actually, these guys are pretty much handled already, so I'll just throw a firebolt at him. Give him a warning.
Which one?
The one that's running away.
Okay. Yeah. Circadia.
I'll hit him right in the ankle.
Why didn't we go nuts?
I'll run over to this one.
One hit.
And my turn.
Apollyon.
Yes.
You're up.
One's running.
Think you can
Yeah,
get the
he
one
is.
that's running?
Apollyon, run him down, Apollyon.
I'm going to step of the wind. Which allows me to go double distance, yes?
Yeah.
I was trying to find my thing, but yeah, that is right. And then I can make it over there
Okay.
and proceed to.
Give him a
Actually,
two-piece
no,
combo.
just to completely take the piss, I can. There we go. And I'm gonna whack him.
Oh, killed him.
No witnesses.
In fact, I can only do one.
Are you done?
Yep.
Knowles. Seeing the one that ran immediately get run down and killed. The other one by Kovu runs the other direction.
Opportunity
Want to
attack?
go for an opportunity? You can do that.
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Fuck is fire breath? Oh, I know what that is. I'm saving that.
It's a spell. You
I
can't
was
use.
saying it's not a spell. I have a potion.
Oh.
I'm going to hit him with Shlading again, I guess.
Go for it. Just hits.
Huh? Oh.
Not dead though.
Well, yeah, I don't do a lot of damage.
Manual shit.
Yeah.
And with his dash, gone.
Damn.
I feel like I could catch up with him.
You know, it was stupid for the guy that run this way instead of up.
All I'm saying
And
is I reckon
the
I could,
last
I don't think he's
one-
gonna faster than me.
Circadia. It tries to bite you and misses. Azrael.
Retaliatory
Bite him back.
backhand.
He tried to bite us, bite him back.
Right.
Damn!
You killed him with a crit again.
It's one
ram
intense
so-
fight.
Both
I-
of
I-
them.
Pretty good
both
rolls.
ram the
the ones
sword
that you
through its
killed.
head.
Both the ones you killed with the crit, you hit with your fucking Moonweaver, and they disintegrate like it's fucking Fallout. Hitting them with a fucking laser gun.
And with the fucking Gauss rifle.
It's just a pile of ash.
Wow, he gave him the good old. Well,
He gave
getting
us
pretty good.
Shuratron treatment.
I'm getting pretty good with this sword, aren't I? I'm talking to Circadia.
Sorry, what?
I said I'm getting pretty good with this sword, aren't I?
Oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
How many did you kill?
Huh? What? Sorry, I'm still distracted by that one that tried to bite me. Like, what the fuck?
I'm a spellcaster. I don't kill. I get assists.
That's
It's
not
better than
true.
me. I don't even get assists.
You just don't kill. you let one get away.
My spellcaster tends to commit mass murder.
Yeah, just wait until you start getting those, like, I'm gonna destroy the entire room.
I already have that. I'm just not using them.
I
because
didn't
it's
ask how
a
big the
waste of a
room
spell
was, I
slot
said
using
I
them.
cast Fireball!
I have fireball.
Oh, you
There's,
didn't.
I can turn that fireball into acid.
there's no
That
INT,
that
but
factory's
there's
filled with
I
oil?
don't care how big the room
I
is.
cast
I cast
Fireball on it.
I cast Meteor Swarm on it.
Ooh, crap, that's my fucking roller.
Fuck it. I don't care how big the room is. I cast fireball.
Legendary.
Fireball.
I mean, to be fair, I have careful spell, so I can throw it into the middle of the fucking floor if I want to.
True.
Yeah, people will still take damage from it though.
That's not how careful spell works.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yes. No?
I was supposed to, but you guys
No.
can read
Careful
it.
spell just causes you to take half damage.
There.
It makes people automatically succeed on the saving throws if you let them.
Yeah.
But still,
Hmm.
Fireball still causes damage when you succeed on a saving throw.
No, I'm thinking of the other thing. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Jory, your
I
turn
can
to roll
protect
a
6 people from the. I can protect 6 people.
D20.
D20 or D100?
D20.
D20.
We don't know if we need to do 100 yet. We don't need to do 100 yet. Awesome.
No encounter.
I will move us down here. Awesome. Somebody who isn't Kegan or Jory, roll a D20.
Got it.
Awesome. There's
Yep.
another 10.
You can see the ruins of Astracane from here,
How do they look?
like ruins.
Nice.
Ruined. They look ruined.
Hey guys,
Lots
you
of-
wanna
Lots of burned buildings.
take a detour and go treasure hunting?
Guys, look! Look at this dead body. I found a nice looking ring.
I mean, I'm kind of assuming all the dead corpses are gone.
Go for a spot of grave robin.
I mean, it's not grave robbing if it's just like going through ashes looking for metals that don't, burn.
Not robbing if it's just robbing.
It's not robbing if we're just robbing.
It's not robbing if they're already dead.
It's not robbing if we're hood.
You can't say
It's
that.
not robbing if it's orphans. Who are they gonna tell their parents?
Fun fact: gold's melting point is around 1,000 degrees Celsius, and a house fire can get up to 1,500.
What about silver?
I think silver melts it lower than gold.
Really? I found this
Yeah.
surprising considering how
gold
malleable
is super
gold
low
is.
melting point.
Yeah, silver is like 40 lower.
My ability has
What
like nothing to do with melting point.
Yeah, but you would
Yeah,
think.
most valuable metals in D&D at least very much would melt when a whole city is on fire.
So we gotta really scrape the ground for it.
Oh, that's a really nice golden armor that you have there. It's melted to a corpse.
Okay.
I'm sure you
Time
don't
to
mind
make
if
a
I
mistake since nobody's getting around to it. Fuck. This is why you guys roll.
Isn't
I thought we
low-
banned you from rolling.
Yeah, but nobody
Wait, I
was
thought
rolling.
I thought I was good in that.
Why do you always roll high on these?
Because I always
I think
roll
Most of the
high.
time we want you to roll low.
Listen, I always roll high. That's why I play the DM.
That's a lie and you know it.
That's not a lie, and you know it, because I've hit you with some hard fucking shit.
Yeah, you've
Ew.
also missed like 5 times.
You didn't hit me with fire.
So I rolled an 83.
In the process of hitting us with a critical, you missed like 10 times.
But what?
All right. You come across a little like stone. It looks like a shrine at the side of the road.
I would like to perception.
I would like to religion.
I don't think I even see that shrine. I'm not gonna lie. I walk right past it.
It is a shrine. With a crit. The symbol on the shrine isn't something you recognize. It's something new.
Kovu goes and prays at the shrine.
Something new.
Okay.
Kovu's right as the
There's
shrine
there's
around.
on the shrine. There's like trinkets that people have left as like offerings or something. There's a couple of silvers. There's a little like clay pot. There's half of a loaf of bread. Just a number of little things that people have left on the shrine.
Sounds like they didn't
Mold.
Sorry, you fit right in.
Kovu will leave a gold piece.
Okay. You leave a gold piece.
I'll make a religion check.
I don't think you're beating my 23 religion check.
As
Or
I
20
said to
25.
Kovu, you don't recognize the symbol on it or anything. It appears to be something new.
Do you have the symbol? Can we see it?
I do not.
Damn, I didn't know Christianity was coming to my world.
It's not. No.
I know.
I'm just gonna leave a hammer at the sign.
You know what?
Oh no.
It's kind of like the shape of a boot.
Cross.
A boot, you say?
Yeah.
It's Hermes.
Like a boot, or like the fucking Italian peninsula.
Like an
I was
like
gonna
a
say it's the fucking
like
god
a
of
like a proper boot.
Like a proper boot. Huh.
I'll give you a proper boot. It's Canadian, guys. It's Canadian. Forget about it. All hail the boot.
Okay.
And you've been in the area, so like you probably passed by this and didn't even notice it the first time around.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we don't really tend to walk on the roads, so.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You don't really.
I made a note in my journal that says "All hail the boot god."
All hail the boot god.
It's Vermin Supreme.
I don't get that
All
joke.
hail Chancellor Boot.
He's like a guy who runs for president. People can throw their
Oh, with
fucking
the boot on
votes
his
away
head?
for. Yeah,
Yeah, I know who that is.
kind of
He
like
passed
Lord
away.
Buckethead, but American.
I think you mean Count
Actually, Lord
Wayface.
Buckethead doesn't exist anymore. It's Count Binface.
Oh, he's just like Wait, no, that guy isn't. Is he?
He couldn't keep the name Buckethead. Somebody sued him.
Yeah, he
over
got
it, so he
sued.
switched to Count Binface.
Oh wait,
Count
no. Yeah,
Binface.
yeah, no, but he's from British general elections, not American.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
British-
Vermin
British.
funny,
isn't
though.
dead, by the
British-
way. Vermin is alive.
British
I thought Vermin
elections
passed away.
tend to have more
Pretty sure
funny
he did a while
characters
back.
than American. Because all the funny
I was
American
just
characters end up
confused,
actually getting fucking elected.
I think it was Kegan said no, not Kegan. Liam said like American and said
I didn't.
Count Binface.
No, I think we're saying that the guy with the boot on his head is the American equivalent to Count Binface.
Oh, I see. I misunderstood.
Except he's not nearly as funny as
Though,
Count Binface.
I do think they should elect Count Binface.
Yeah, honestly, like, Count Binface needs to get in. That'd be a glorious day.
He wasn't trying to run.
I mean, he almost did. He
London.
almost did. I'm pretty sure he was a few votes off. He was the second, in the lead.
I don't believe so.
There was one, like, local election he participated in that was pretty close. I mean, at the end of the day, he's mostly just there to, like, be on stage and, like,
Yeah, no,
do a silly bit and
yeah.
then, like, actually propose some, like, hard questions towards others.
Yeah, I mean, every single time he's done it over in London, which isn't
Vermin Supreme ran for the Democratic nomination for president in New Hampshire in 2024. He placed 5th in the primary with a vote with 0.7% of the vote in New Hampshire.
My lord.
I'm just looking back at the 2021 one. I completely forgot that a YouTuber ended up coming 5th in the fucking London mayor election.
Oh, God. Thank the Lord.
Jason Paul.
Definitely
No,
not.
No, it was Nicola Lama.
Oh.
He 5th.
Nick, why did you go to Britain to become president?
That
They don't have presidents.
fucking mayor of London. Listen to the chap.
No.
As for his highest outcome,
Anyways, boot god. I guess we can move on.
You know,
Dude,
that boot guy really looks like a cult leader. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think
Okay,
he's come
feel
up
free to
top
move.
4th.
do we want to go to Astracane, even if there's probably nothing but melted, stuff?
Probably not. I don't think there's gonna be anything of use there.
Yeah. We might
Maybe
find it
undead. It's probably gonna be undead there.
Oh, 10 more. I think, Dog, you're the only one that's
15.
roll it.
Okay.
15?
15.
15 what?
15, not 10.
Why 15?
Because I said so. 15.
Oh, okay, I moved 15.
You felt like There was your steps were just going a little bit quicker. The road was just a bit smoother.
We were blessed by the boot.
The weather was
Oh,
just a
because
bit nicer.
The shrine.
There was a nice backwind.
All hail the boot god.
All
the
hail
fun.
the boot god.
I guess we can move another.
I'm not a religious man, but all hail the boot god.
And yes, you can, because dog rolled a 3.
And that's just a 10 this time, right?
Yeah, just a 10 this time.
Awesome. Do we see any storm now that we're close to the Mountain Mountains?
You can see the storm, yes.
General. Oh, is it that X on the map?
Storm that
Yes.
is approaching.
Awesome. I see the destination. Somebody roll a d20.
Do we go back to the we did it first?
18. Give me 100, Jory.
Damn it, Jory.
Uh,
79.
There's a 7 in that 9.
There's a 6 in that 9.
No, 6 was
A
a crit
7, 8, 9.
Easy's 1, 2, 3. A, B, C.
You
It's
come
the easiest
across
one,
the
two, three.
you come across an incredibly old tree. It's like a big oak. It's almost white. It's that old. And there's a
Out of
giant
nature?
spear stabbed right into the middle of it.
Kovu will attempt to remove the spear.
The spear is too large for Kovu to even hold up.
Kovu casts in large reduce on the spear.
The spear does not shrink.
You should have cast
Damn,
it
that's a
with
waste of a fucking spell slot.
I'd like to roll per. Nah, it's
Can
not
somebody,
it.
like, detect
want to
magic
roll
or
it.
something on the
Please.
tree?
Let me see what spells I have.
I would like to roll persuasion on the tree.
I would
It
like
is a
to roll.
tree. Trees do not
I
speak.
cast Cloud Kill on the tree.
I want to convince it to expel
Speak
this.
with beast and leaf.
Counter spell. Can I roll like a? I don't think I would be able to roll a history on this. I'll just roll a nature to see if the tree. So what kind of tree this is?
I just told you, it's a
19.
giant old oak.
The spear. I think the spear is the bigger issue here, Liam.
Yeah, there's a big spear sticking out of it.
Okay. Would it be insight to check out the spear? Like for any
I cast
engravings or-
identify on the spear.
Okay. It's a spear.
Nothing magical or anything about it?
Nope. It's just
How
a
the
very
fuck did it not
large
get
spear.
shrunk? How did it not shrink?
The tree is magical.
It ends up being a black arrow, like one of the ones that we shot in the original campaign.
It's the dragon ballista.
Fuck it, I'll pull it out.
He pulls it out. She pulls it out.
Make a strength check.
Strong.
I'll assist. I'll like grab. I'll assist.
I'll give them
try to pull it.
guidance.
4. Really? I could roll better than that. Here, a little
You were
real man
assisted
showed you how
and you
it's
had
done.
guidance.
16.
Nope. You barely. It doesn't even move.
Out of the way. Let me show you how it's done. And I roll up my scales on my arms.
You roll up your skin. What is this, Red and Stimpy?
That's a save, not a check.
Shit, you're right. My mistake. Fuck. Nope.
Nope. It's a strength check, not athletics.
Been a while. Click the wrong button. No.
Nope.
Okay, guys, there's only one thing left to do.
Okay, I'm gonna get on the ground and try to push it up out of the ground with my feet.
What?
Nope.
It doesn't even move.
Yeah, I can tell.
Got it, guys. Okay, guys, I have an idea. We gotta burn the tree, and then it will be fragile enough for us to take the spear out.
No, and I smack your hands. Don't hurt the tree.
But why? Nature is crappy.
What's this? Nature is beautiful. Surely you appreciate nature.
Says who?
Says me.
I come from a desert. I appreciate nothing.
That explains so much of your dry personality.
Hold on, I can fix that dry personality real quick. I got a potion of quenching.
I facepalm.
He's got cheese
You think
whiz.
the tree is
Why don't you
thirsty?
try pouring the quenching on the tree? Yeah, let's see what happens then.
I think it won't do anything. I don't think the tree is very parched.
Might as well try.
Yeah, I'll save it for later. You never know when you're gonna need when you meet like a thirsty person.
Wait, is it not like an infinite water supply? I thought I'm lost.
No, it's just a potion of quenching. It quenches your. I think
It's just a bottle of water.
Yeah,
That's
it's just a
somehow
bottle of water.
Let's see what items. What useless items do I got on me? I got the bottomless bucket, ring of attunement, ring of magic detection, and ring of stone flesh.
Do you want to know what useless items I have?
Didn't you buy the other half?
I got a scroll of identify, book of names, broodmother tooth, help I'm a dwarf turned into a book, map,
Yeah,
the book.
We're planning on turning help on a dwarf turned into a book into an actual dwarf.
I got 5 vials of fine ink, 25 pages of blank parchment.
I'm doing much better than all of you.
Can't pronounce that name's claw.
I have a bottomless box.
Flesh golem's horn.
I got a
Potion of
bottomless
quenching,
bucket.
venom troll finger, and a mithril ingot.
I got magic zirconium.
Question mark.
Yeah, it detects as magical, but there's nothing magical about it.
Okay, I got an idea, guys. I use Mind Sliver on the tree. I'll give it a headache. That's what I'll do.
It doesn't work because it doesn't attack. It doesn't target non-living creatures.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
The tree is
Okay.
non-living.
You
I
leave.
feel like this is a door situation.
But I like the door
I feel
situation.
like
I spit my hands and I give it
I don't
one
even
more
know why
try.
we're trying so hard to get this spear out.
Nope, I leave. Alright.
Okay, I follow. But I try to pull the spear one more time.
We're all
Nah, I
leaving?
don't.
We're
Yep.
all awesome.
The only one here that's capable of pulling the spear is Circadia. So
It's only me. I give it one more try. Fuck. I leave.
you need to crit to pull out the spear.
Yeah, I figured.
God damn.
Yeah, it's DC 25 strength to pull it out.
Is it just a regular spear or something?
No, but you can't pull it out. So you don't
Obviously,
know.
I can't. I've already left, so.
Mark
And
that-
nothing came up when I identified it either.
Mark that place in your journal. We'll go back later.
Yeah, we'll go back when we have a belt storm giant strength.
You assume that you're going to get one of those.
I'm not. I'm
It was a
just
joke.
saying when we have time, we'll
Anyway.
go back later.
I can't wait for
Somebody-
a belt to storm.
somebody
giant
roll.
Strength.
I
It
got
hasn't
it.
rolled yet.
Well, everybody's rolled. We're on the same
Everyone
round.
has.
15 is not high enough. You're good.
Hey guys, I made it to the storm. God,
Alright.
it's really stormy around here.
We'll pick that up next week
Awesome.
or 2 weeks from now. When next we play.
Next time on D&D, Last Destination.